день, время суток. У меня ночь. Добро пожаловать в Hogwarts Legacy. Первое открытие общей игры. Надо музыку, наверное, чуть потише сделать. Но пока мне не дают этого сделать. Мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента 5-го курса. Семестр начинается 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия в замок. Как вам, возможно, известно, указ о разумном ограничении волшебства несовершеннолетними запрещает использование магии лицам моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако в связи с уникальными обстоятельствами министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элиазару Фигу помочь вам отточить заклинания перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок на пир в честь начала нового учебного года и церемонию распределения. С уважением, профессор Уизли, заместитель директора. Да, спасибо большое. Всем здорово. Так. Ну, это надолго, я думаю. Хорош. Я вот первый запуск вообще. Оу май, на Шинди. У него будет ствол? Ладно, играем шуточки. Мужик с волосами. Ну, нормально. Шалом алейкум. Чупачелки. А, цвет. Ну, кастомизация, конечно, не роли. О, шикарно. Вообще вот лайк самый раз, наверное.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
A few cobwebs and some dust. That was cool. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Ну вот да, я РДР проходил, как бы
A
я
few
знаю.
cobwebs and some dust. Nothing. That was quite something.
Я знаю, что это такое. Хорош. Так, надо еще графику что-то посмотреть, что-то у меня картинка плывет.
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we
Justin
worked
Bieber.
on.
I have, Professor.
Во-во.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
О, трансгрессировал.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've
Я
been to the
жалею,
castle.
что я его так назвал.
Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Нормально. Кто-то скажет, а где конь? А я скажу, там фестрал. Что это за таинственный знакомец за нами подсматривает? Я до сих пор не могу сделать музыку тише, ну ладно. Да. Ну, я думаю, они ее сделают наконец-то. Это не очень большая проблема.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
Новое поколение.
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Ну, я думаю, это не
Nor
сильно
have
так
I.
проблематично.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term
Надо
begins.
немного позаниматься с
Well,
новичком
you couldn't have asked for a better mentor.
получше.
Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a
Если бы
remarkably
хотел, может быть,
intuitive
успел
and
бы,
gifted
но это жесть
wizard.
будет сейчас. Если я
Mr.
буду пытаться
Osric
это
is
все
prone to
прочитать вместе с
flattery.
вами. Я сам
I
еле
dare say
успеваю.
it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Что там, Сириус Блэк?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant
Что там дракон
threat.
делает?
And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
А он видит.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Здорово. Здраво. Лови давай, старый.
The key! Give me your hand!
Хорош, старый. Хорош. Зачем передвигаться на таком транспортном средстве, если ты можешь трансгрессировать?
Are you all right?
О,
You're
больно,
hurt.
походу, мне.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Рябиновый отвар. Хорош.
What happened?
Poor
Что
George.
произошло? Бедный Джордж.
I can't
В голове не
believe he-
укладывается.
What the hell got into that
Что
damn
только
thing?
нашло на эту тварь нападать на летящую карету, ни один дракон не стал бы.
A typical dragon would never.
Professor?
Профессор?
Sir,
Сэр, где
where are
мы?
we?
I'm not sure.
Не знаю.
But that
Но
key
ключ,
you
которого
discovered was clearly
обнаружили,
a
это явно
portkey.
портал.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring
Зачем
whoever
предмет,
touches it to a
перемещающий
specific place.
любого, кто до него дотронется? Ну, я знаю, что такое портал.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you
Сэр, мне
like
уже
to look
лучше, если
around a
хотите
bit.
осмотреться, я с вами.
I would,
Да, пожалуй.
but stay
Держись
close.
рядом, мы не знаем,
We've
кто
no
создал
idea who
этот портал
created
и
this
для
portkey.
чего.
Or why.
Меня учат ходить.
How far did that
Как
portkey
далеко
take
забросил
us?
нас этот
Farther
портал?
from London than the
Куда
carriage
дальше от
traveled.
Лондона, чем унесла нас карета?
We're
Мы сейчас
somewhere in the
где-то в
Scottish
Северной
Highlands.
Шотландии.
Sir, those
Сэр,
ruins.
вон те руины, может
Do you
быть?
The portkey was meant to lead us
Думаю,
there.
естественно,
I
да,
do.
полагаю, да.
This has not been the
Да,
day
день
either
оказался
of us
полон
expected.
неожиданностей.
But Miriam
Но
sent that
Мириам
portkey
явно
to
послала
George
этот
for a
портал
reason.
Джорджу не просто так.
And I believe
Я
that
уверен, что
she
она, а теперь
and
еще
now
и Джордж
George
погибли в
died
поисках
in
того, к чему
pursuit of
он
whatever it
должен
was
был
meant to
привести.
lead to. If you're
Если
sure
вы
you're
точно
all
в
right
порядке, не против
and
немного
wouldn't mind
мне помочь,
indulging me, I'd like to
я
have a
хотел
look
бы
around.
осмотреть
Absolutely,
местность.
sir.
Good.
Конечно, сэр. Отлично.
Let's
Попробуем
see
найти
if we
дорогу
can
к руинам,
find a
если она тут
path,
вообще
however
есть.
faded it may be.
Так, можно что-нибудь с мылом сделать или со звуком? Спасибо. Вот да, я же говорю. В половину, наверное, урежу. До настроек мне только что опустили, так что... Что-то мне мыло не нравится вот это. Давай попробуем высокие. Что оно мне выдаст? Да, давай попробуем.
Mind your step.
Вот это мыло, оно не убирает все равно.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam
Мириам
spent
много лет
years
искала
searching for
следы
evidence of a
забытой формы
long-forgotten
древней
form
магии.
of ancient magic.
А, мыло это норма? Я понял.
Ancient magic?
Древней магии.
Yes, a
Да,
powerful
могущественная
magic
магия, которая
wielded
была
by a
создана
rare
лишь немногим, но,
few,
судя по всему, ее секреты
seems
уже
to have been
утрачены.
lost to time.
Бесит немножко. Секунду. Откуда музыка вообще, типа...
Hogwarts Castle was built by and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic.
Отголоски.
I don't know where
Не знаю,
she
где
came
Мириам
into
раздобыла
possession
портал,
of the
но уверен,
portkey,
что это напрямую связано с
but I
признанием
am
поисков.
certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down
тут
below.
здесь тропа
This
сюда.
way.
But sir,
Давай, старый. Но,
why
сэр,
was your
зачем
wife
ваша супруга
searching
вообще
for
искала
evidence of
следы давно
lost
потерянной
magic?
магии?
Miriam wanted to
Мирим хотела
understand why
выяснить, как
such powerful magic
могущественная
disappeared
магия
from the
могла
wizarding
просто
world.
исчезнуть. Считала, что
Spoke of the
можно
good it could
было
do.
обернуть
But
во
magic is
благо.
no different than any power.
Да, 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 да. Так. Все равно они не на русском.
What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
Это что,
It's not cold
снег?
enough here.
Тут слишком
It
тепло,
appears
похоже,
to be a
какие-то
sort
чары.
of enchantment. Someone wanted
Кто
to
хотел
block
преградить
this
нам
path.
дорогу?
Let's see some of that
Видимо,
one
насколько
work
вы
you were
можете
practicing.
общаться с палочкой. Да я
Focus
такой в
on
руку
the
взял.
center.
Какой? Ну, короче, чисто в левый клик. Я понял. Ну, выбирается цель автоматом. Кайф.
That was a bit
Таких
rougher than I'd
сюрпризов я не
expected.
ожидал. Так, старый, давай. Можно птицу.
Ah,
А, теперь наверх. Старый, тебя подсадить? А, старый, ты сам. Да я ассасин. А я точно зашел в Гарри Поттера поиграть? Такое чувство,
we're
что я играю в
close
Assassin's
now.
Creed.
It's just ahead.
Ну, уже близко осталось немного.
Steady yourself.
Держитесь.
Reparo.
Репаро. А, ну вот я знаю, это он мост чинит. Давай, старый. Да, это авиационный пенсии.
Almost there.
Почти переродившийся, мы почти пришли. Ну, типа на такую стену залезть. Без подготовки ассасина, но я думаю, это аудитора дифференция оценил бы.
Why would someone have built this
Зачем
here?
кому-то строить дом здесь?
suspect they
Полагаю,
valued their
это кто-то
privacy.
любил уединение, потом привез нас
He
сюда
led us here
неспроста.
for a reason. Let's have a look around for
Давай
anything that
смотримся,
seems
ищите все, что покажется
out of
необычным.
place.
Я понял. С помощью борта перевести. Ну понятно. Так, ну тут... Если его можно сломать, значит там что-то может быть. Правильно? Так, а что, выше полезешь, старый? Мне кажется, пнуть было бы. О,
Professor, this
это
statue.
статуя.
This may have been his
Возможно, это
home.
был его дом. Окей.
That enchanted crystallized
Опять
stone.
этот зачарованный призрачный
But what
камень.
could it be
Ну что?
blocking?
С собой.
What's this?
Все еще.
Professor Fig!
Старого ждать? Или... Старый. Салам алейкум. Оу, FPS 20, наверное. Тормози, давай, разлагивай.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room?
Комната?
I don't see
Я
anything.
ничего не вижу.
There's that glow again. Like the
Здесь
glow on the
свечение, как на
portal.
футляре с порталом.
In Merlin's name.
Во имя Мерлина.
Godric's heart.
Годрикова сердце.
Where are we?
Где мы?
I don't believe it.
В голове не укладывается.
Hello?
Здравствуйте. А, в банке. Чего в банке забыли? Доброе утро, это.
It can't be.
Не может быть.
Just a moment.
Минуточку.
Ooh.
Да, возможно, оптимизация хромает. Ну, а чего вы хотели? Новое
Welcome
время. Добро
to
пожаловать в
Gringotts
банк
Wizarding
Гринготс. Ну, это мы знали без тебя.
Vault number 12, I presume.
Вам нужен сейф номер 12. Именно.
Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then.
Прошу за мной.
Stay close.
Держись рядом. Тачка.
After you.
После вас. Какой дружелюбный гном.
Keep your hands inside the
Высуньте
car
руки за
if you don't
край
wish to.
тележки, если не хотите их лишиться. Смешно. Уи! Американские горки. А, чтобы не стошнило.
How many vaults are there?
А сколько всего сейфов в Гринготсе?
In
Сотни.
fact, you'll
Да
see
вы и
quite a
сами
few
этого
on our
убедитесь
way
по
to
дороге к
vault
сейфу
number
номер
12.
12, если
As we
знаем.
speak,
Прямо
we're
по
just
главному
beneath
залу,
the
где
main
исполнен
lobby.
самый
The
новый
vault
сейф.
is now at the newest. Are private entrances
Много
to
в
the bank
Гринготсе
common
частных
at
входов.
Gringotts? They are most
Крайне мало.
uncommon.
Подобные услуги
Only one
могут
with
себе
great
позволить личное
wealth or
благосостояние,
power,
или, я бы
or
даже сказал,
both, could have arranged for such a
влиятельные
service.
клиенты.
You'll want to take a breath. A what?
Следует задержать дыхание.
That waterfall
Это водопад
washes away
смывает
all
любой чары,
enchantment.
дополнительная мера
It's a
охраны.
security measure. Experienced the thief's
Похоже, вы не
downfall
сталкивались с гибелью
before,
воров
have you?
раньше.
Heard of it?
Просто слыхал.
These are the lower vaults.
Здесь у
We're
нас сейфы
passing now.
нижних
How deep are we
уровней.
going?
А далеко нам еще?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4
После 400 лет
centuries
назад
ago.
он находился
It
в самом
resides in the
глубоком
deepest
подземелье
part
банка.
of the bank. Settle in. We've
Устроиться
quite a
поудобнее.
distance to go.
Стоит не близкий. Здорово.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
Исторический день.
On your way.
Какой ты дружелюбный. Лицо прям замыленное. Чутка глаз плывет. Ну, так нормально.
Professor,
Профессор,
on that guard was
повязка
wearing
на
his
рукаве
glove.
этого охранника светилась.
Like the glow you saw on
Так
the
же, как
portkey
тварь с
today.
порталом.
No, darker.
Нет, темнее.
I saw that same
Там же
glow on the
светились
dragon's
шейники
collar.
на шее.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about
Мы
that.
просто
goblin.
говорили о глубине.
He watches over
Он
the
отвечает
oldest
за
section of
старейшую
the
часть
bank.
банка. Ты должен посетить.
Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Вот мы и на месте.
When was the
Всё.
last time this vault was
Когда
accessed?
этот сейф откроют последний
A
раз,
goblin has been
дежурные гоблины,
stationed at my desk
представлены
for
которым
hundreds of
сменяют друг
years.
друга уже сотни лет.
In that time, no
Заперев
one
сейф
has
12 не
visited
открылся ни
Vault
разу
12
до сегодняшнего дня.
until today.
Да, ничего страшного. Я привыкну. В Харькове вообще сплошное мыло.
Thank you for your help.
Благодарю вас.
What do you suppose we should
Придумать,
be
что именно
looking
нужно
for?
здесь искать.
I'm not sure.
Сам не знаю,
Sir,
сэр.
I
Не
wonder
могли
if you
бы
might...
Instructions for Vault
Дать
12
доступ к сейфу и
indicate
обязан
that I
меня
am to
впустить
grant
сюда, вынес
access to the
ключа,
holder room key
после чего
and
закрыть
then
дверь.
close the door.
Wait,
Желаю удачи. Шикарно.
Professor?
that was certainly unexpected.
Закрыл.
Let me think.
Здесь наверняка
There
что-то.
must be something here.
Пожалуй, Ревелио.
Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Ревелио.
Yes, a revealing charm.
Появляющие чары. Самое время
time like
вам
the
их
present.
освоить.
Let's see what we're
Давайте
missing, shall we?
поглядим, что от нас скрыто.
Ready
Берите
your
палочку и
wand and
сосредоточьтесь. Вау. Сгорел, я понял. А чё ты? Подожди, а чё ты так лагаешь-то? Чего? Типа мышку крутит просто. Так, зафиксируйте свою палочку с помощью мышки, направляйте по контуру символа и получаете. А, ладно. Не ладно. Ясно. Я трою, все хорошо.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer
Быть
and
поближе,
try
попробуйте
again.
повторить чары.
A door.
Какая-то дверь.
Well, that's a
Ну
start.
что-то. Здесь снова
There's
какой-то
that
символ.
symbol again.
Вы честно не знаете, как
I
ее...
don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor.
Этот символ
Has the
светится
same
так же, как
glow as the
футляр
one
с
I saw in the
порталом.
portkey container.
If what you can see
Если
reveals
то,
the
что вы
way
видите, указывает
forward,
нам путь, думаю,
then I
совсем
dare
скоро
say
мы
we are
раскроем
about to
секрет этого
discover the
сейфа.
secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Видите?
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault.
Подозреваю, чтобы
I
отсюда
suspect we will
придется
need to earn our
пробиться.
way out of here.
What do you mean,
Вот
earn
здесь
our
подождите,
way out?
думаете, какое-то
Do
испытание?
you think this is some sort of test?
I do,
Да, а для чего
but
они
to what end I
задуманы, не
can't
знаю.
say. Stay close.
Держите рядом,
There
если
will be no
кто-то
disapparating if things
быстрее
go
отсюда не
poorly.
получится.
Not
Это
out of Gringotts.
как-никак Гринготс. Ну да. Тут вообще защита стоит.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
Вроде что-то
What is
есть.
it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
Что произошло?
When I moved towards the glow,
Словами
it
призрачного
suddenly
свечения, как
seemed as
оно
if the ground was swirling
заклубилось
about.
вокруг меня.
Are you all right?
В порядке?
Yes, sir.
Да,
I'm
в
fine.
полном.
You seem to have caused
Что-то
the floor
сделали,
to
и пол
change.
изменился.
That statue.
Это статуя.
What statue?
Статуя.
I see some sort of
Я вижу какую-то
statue, but
статую,
only as a
но только
reflection in the floor.
отражение в полу.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw
Полагаю,
reflected
это
in the
отражение вы
floor.
видели.
It is. The
Да,
reflection's still
оно
there,
по-прежнему на
but the
месте, вот
statue's
только
positions
смотрите
don't
в разные
match.
стороны.
Wait,
Видите?
when you moved, the reflection turned in
Когда
the
вы пошли,
direction of the
отражение повернуло
light.
вслед за вами.
Perhaps
Может,
you
нам
should cast Lumos.
применить Люмос? Ну давай, учи, чё мы.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Давай, бей сам в себя.
Look out!
Нет атакующих. Что за месиво вообще?
Stay close!
Ага. Кто профессор еще?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Куда мне идти?
What's happening?
Что происходит?
The wisps of magic seem to be
Меня
leading me
куда-то
somewhere.
ведут.
Revelio. Lumo. Ah, that's where they're leading me. I glow again.
Подожди. Это сундучок. Хо-хо-хо, 49 монет.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. Need to align these statues with their reflections. Lumos. Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Живи, малой.
Lumos.
А, я опять стою туплю. Я думаю, какая сцена, я просто в темноте.
Revelio.
Хорошо. Че, жидкая удача? Фелис Фелис.
There you
Вот вы,
are.
как вам, что это за место?
How did you... What is this place?
I don't know.
Я не знаю. Это
But
висел
I
в
found
воздухе, но
this
кто чё.
floating above that basin.
That is no mere
Это не
basin.
просто чаша, это омут памяти.
That is a pensive
В нем могут увидеть
for viewing
воспоминания.
memories. I wonder,
Интересно.
follow my lead.
Делай как я. Строит это все. Все готово. Портал хорошо спрятан. Боюсь, да, слишком хорошо. Что если путем, который мы создали, будет невозможно пройти, невозможно это будет лишь для тех, кто не достигал древней магии, которую вижу я. Твоего удара видеть то, что не видят другие, будет недостаточно, Персиоль. Мы веряем тому, кто ступит на этот путь могущественной тайны. Ради этих знаний многие пошли бы на все. Да, Чарльз, если мы, правда, волшебник, который проводит испытание, тем самым докажет, что достойно это звание и ответственность, которую оно возлагает. Мы сделали все, что могли.
That's what you're seeing.
Так, ну вот, что вы видите? Свечение на них?
Yes, sir.
Да, сэр.
Astonishing.
Поразительно.
Can I see?
Я
Magic.
что, вижу магию?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise.
Точнее, следы магии.
The magic that Miriam had,
Магия в существовании,
always
которой
believed
Мириам
existed.
была так уверена, но не сумела.
but could never. Miriam and
Мириам,
perhaps
а
George
возможно и Джордж
died
погибли,
in
желая
pursuit of
отыскать
knowledge that
знания,
has been
столетиями
dormant for
оставшись в тайне.
centuries. And you,
И,
it
похоже,
seems,
именно вы способны пролить свет на
are the
причину
key to
их
understanding
гибели.
why.
Мне бы
we were.
странно, только что совсем иначе.
Someone's coming.
Кто-то идет.
Who were they?
I don't know,
Не
but
знаю,
sir,
слабо
you
представляю.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my
Уже репутация
reputation
опережает
precedes
меня.
me.
Я уже начал думать, что
I was
никто никогда не
beginning to
посетит
think no one was
хранилище
ever going to
Рекхема.
visit Rackham's vaults.
And why are you
Что ты
here?
здесь забыл?
No need for that.
Спокойно, просто дай мне то, что здесь нашел, и
Give me
забудем
whatever
было.
it is you found here, and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir,
Выключи сейф.
they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next
Ну, хорошо,
words
что именно ты сейчас
wisely.
скажешь.
I
Я же хотел сказать, что проект доступа к сейфу
the
11
instructions to Vault 12
обозначен
were quite
четко.
clear. Sir, I
Сэр, я
must
вынужден
insist.
настаивать. Я
I was to
вправе
grant
допустить в
access
сейф
only
лишь
to
того,
one
у
with the
кого есть
key,
ключ, а
and
у
you
вас
didn't
его
have
нет.
it.
I have no patience
Теперь
for traitors.
Теперь много предателей.
Now,
Так о чем мы?
where were we?
I'm not giving
Ничего
you
от меня не
anything.
получишь.
Well,
Ладно, быть может, твой
perhaps
спутник
your
окажется
young
разговорчивым.
friend here will be more helpful.
Здорово! Шикарно.
Are you all right?
В порядке? Да, сэр.
I've never seen so
Хвост
powerful a
лакрости
goblin.
слишком мощный гоблин. Моя магия на него даже не подействовала.
Wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where
Где
are
вы?
we?
It
Не
can't
может
be.
быть.
It seems those who set up
Кажется,
the
кто стоял здесь, он память,
Lock
создал этот
it
медальон
and
и такой
the
хитрый способ
path to
добраться до
both
них, хотели, чтобы
wanted
кто-то
someone
из
with your
ваших
ability
способностей оказался в этом месте.
to end up here. Come,
Идем.
we have a sorting
Нас еще
ceremony to get
ждет
to.
церемония распределения. Хогвартс? Что это? Или тайный лес? Да, Хогвартс. Вовремя. Моя сова. Шикарно. Просто шикарно.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor. Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio. Lumos. Now, which way is the common room?
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man Nelly.
If I weren't born with wings, I'm sure you'd use them. Oh, perhaps I should. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, we'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
It's impossible to do all of the homework they give you. I think they
I hope a professor catches
Revelio.
that girl.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
Nelly will do anything for attention.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling. And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Revelio.
I would really like. Sure, you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what...
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes
Revelio.
open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Lumos. Revelio.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are...
Lumos. Revelio. that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! Protego. Easy. Stupid Protego. Case things.
Nothing lucky about it. Good form. I know. First duel.
All my students have
Good.
I do enjoy duels. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle.
Revelio.
Class is dismissed.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio. Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, Potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me! I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Splendid! Stay focused. Now, think of this like go. That's it! Don't lose your composure. Excellent. Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this?
Not to worry.
That is how it's done. Let us see this. Oh dear.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. There we go.
Don't lose your composure.
Misha. Yes!
Very good.
Let us see this.
Accio.
Do not be discouraged.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you
A
can
word,
use
if you
Accio on
would.
humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there.
Revelio.
You're the new student, aren't you?
What are you up to
And then
now?
the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a
Revelio.
He says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Flack.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I did 26 hours of homework last week.
Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, if you catch a whiff of anything, I mean, should there be rather a stench of some sort, well...
Lumos.
Me.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient
Lumos.
travel was before I invented
Revelio.
Our neighbor at home knows someone.
Lumos. Revelio.
If you could just... That's all I ask.
That you? Wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
Revelio.
Peed up to no good. Thought as much.
Всем спасибо за просмотр. Доброй ночи и сладких.